Anfield agenda. I'm your host Craig, and we got here just in time before this one kicks off. I thought it was live. I was chatting away for 5 minutes there, and then I realised that Mundo Sporto still has the older version of YouTube Studio, and idiot me needed to click another button. So look, we are live now, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologise for being late, but look, I hope that you can stay with us. There you go, said John Hamilton. Just enough time to get the team news in before we kick off tonight, folks. For Barcelona, Neto starts in goal, then it's Sergio Roberto, Ronald Ario, Clement Longley, Jordi Alba, Miralem Pjanic, Frankie de Jong, Antoine Griezmann, Pedri, Ousmane Dembele and Lionel Messi. Juventus, Chesney in goal, Demarai, Bonucci, Danilo, Cuadrado, Bentancur, Rabiot, Kulevski, Chiesa, whichever way you want to pronounce that, Morata and Paulo Dybala. So look, ladies and gentlemen, obviously Pjanic up against his former club here. The referee's about to get us underway. We've got no time to mess around. We're going to get straight into it tonight. Juventus in their home kit, Barcelona in that very strange pink kit. But look, we're ready to get underway here, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your score predictions coming. I do apologise for being a few minutes late, but you know me, folks. It's always a last minute dash at this rate. I'm really excited by this one. Obviously, a lot of people know I've a little soft spot for Barcelona, but this is going to be a difficult game. Be interested to see how Pjanic gets on. I'm very surprised to actually know Ansu Fati in the starting lineup for Barca, but that is a good option for them to bring off the bench. Referee's doing his final checks now, and we are about to get underway in Turin. So, again, let me know your score predictions, folks. If you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. We're on the road towards 2K. Feels weird to say that these days, but it is the truth. We're on the road to 2K. Right, we're on the way. Barcelona, they don't do the decent thing of launch it long. They're more for passing it round and trying to build up. Ball straight away, back with Neto. He takes a touch. The press comes on from the Dybala. Barcelona play it out left-hand side. Jordi Alba now. It's going to be very interesting to see who settles first in this one, because it's a big game. Two massive clubs, Barcelona and Juventus. No Cristiano Ronaldo today. Obviously, we would have all loved to have had him in here to see who is the GOAT. Whether it's Messi, whether it's Ronaldo. Your team Messi, your team Ronaldo. I'm on team Messi. I've always been clear about that one, but I respect Cristiano Ronaldo's abilities, of course. Ball back now with Chesney. How far has he come, by the way, since his Barcelona days? Juan Cuadrado now in the right back spot. Bounces out off a Barcelona player. It'll be a throw into Juventus right hand side. Kyle Sweeney's gone 2-2 on this one. Jersey Boy's gone 2-2 as well. Welcome to everyone that's coming in. How's my hand? It's grand today, actually, thanks. Yeah, well, it didn't flare up as much when I got some ice on it last night, but you're very kind for remembering. Thank you. Messi now, through. First opportunity of the game. A diving tackle comes in, and it goes behind for Barcelona corner. Bonucci and Messi, a little nod of respect towards each other there, as you'd expect. Two modern day greats of the game. Brian Morrissey's gone 2-2 as well. Tactics Master's gone 3-1. A lot of 2-2. I'm obviously hoping for a Barca win, but I'm just intrigued by a good game. Pjanic now from distance. Chesney palms it away. Messi picks it up left-hand side of the box. Cross deep into the penalty spot. Straight away in this one, folks. It's been all go from the off. Griezmann. He hits the inside of the post. Oh, it was a thunderous strike from Antoine Griezmann. You're expecting the net to bulge, but it bounces off the inside and comes back. This game has started at a frantic pace, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we're in for a cracker. Make sure you get your drinks ready, because you don't want to miss a second of this one. Callum's going 2-1. Seems weird seeing Mundo Sporto in the chat, even though it's our own channel. It's weird getting used to another channel. Connor, do you know what's really freaky, buddy? And I know you're in the chat. Connor and I were having massive issues. I was wearing a Boca Junior shirt, and the green screen just wasn't working. So it changed into this LAFC shirt, and boom, colours back to normal. It is madness. That is the little tweaks that you have to work with when you're using a green screen. 2-1 Barca, said Ryan Brown. I'm predicting goals, said Mark the Hitman Caldwell. I have to just clarify that Mark is not actually a hitman, by the way. You know, that's just his nickname on here. Irish Gar said, I'm watching the goal show because whenever I pick a Champions League game to watch, it's the lowest score one. I feel your pain, Gar. I've been there before, and look, I've said to you guys in the last stream, I am a massive fan of the BT Gold show. I think James Richardson and the gang do a great job on that show. Someday, maybe. Someday I'll get my ass on there. I've always said I wouldn't mind working for beIN Sport, I wouldn't mind working for BT, but I've never had an interest for Sky. Not that the chance will ever come my way, but yeah, living in Doha, working for beIN Sport, that would be grand. I'd take Richard Key's job because he's shite anyway. Messi now, knocking it round, ball back out right hand side. Don't forget, folks, please do hit that subscribe button if you're new to the 72 people that we have in the chat now. Woo woo! Back to the old school days. How's Lucas? He's perfectly fine, thank you, Jake. You're very kind, mate. Right, now Morata pulls it out for Juventus, left-hand side. Dybala pulls into the penalty area now. Still Juventus have it. Good defending. Barca trying to play their way out from the back. That really is a horrendous kit that Barca have, isn't it? I mean, I've got the Barca away shirt this season, the black and gold one. It's beautiful. But that pink shirt, it's just not great at all. Still Barca pending at their own corner flag. Pjanic now. He sprays the ball across his own penalty area and gets so lucky. Messi now carries it out. They move the ball out right hand side. Ousmane Dembele now. Griezmann's there if he needs him. Dembele cuts back inside, gives it to Messi. Messi, bit of a heavy touch, goes to the ground. Referee says no, play on. Juventus look to counter-attack. As I said, this game's going 100 miles an hour. Ball through the centre looking for Morata, but no, Neto comes out and gets a foot to it. This is going to be a belter, folks. John Conway has gone 3-1 to Barcelona. Fishy Gibby, excuse me. I'm alright, thank you, mate. No, I'm not. I'm shit, but it doesn't matter. I'm on here. I'll put a smile on my face and we'll go through the 2 hours, buddy. But yeah, let's have a bit of fun. Do you know what I mean? Let's forget about our troubles for a couple of hours. Dembele rolls it across to Messi. Messi now tries a little 1-2 with De Jong. It doesn't come off and Juventus knock it forward. How? Someone jumping in an aerial challenge against Dybala. Twice his height. No, it wasn't Dybala, it was Morata. So there you go, Craig. Shut the hell up. You don't know what you're talking about, you fool. Is Ronaldo playing? No, mate, he's not. There was a bit of an argument around his last positive test or... No, but no. The long and short answer is no. Thor's gone for a 3-2 win to Barca. D-Mac's gone 3-2 to Juve. Take a few days off, Craig, clear your head. Unfortunately, buddy, I'm not wired like that. Taking days off will only make it worse for me. I'm somebody that needs to just plough through. But look, let's forget about me and concentrate on the game and have some fun. Juventus now move it out right hand side. Weird seeing Cuadrado in a more refined role, isn't it? I mean, I've never been someone that rated Juan Cuadrado. Maybe some Juventus fans will call me on this one, tell me I'm completely wrong, but to me he's just always looked like a nearly player. Juve now moving across left hand side. Press comes on from Dembele. Words you never really thought you'd hear yourself say. Press coming from Dembele. Ball over the top. Dybala nearly gets on the end of it, but again it just drops through to Neto. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please do feel free to keep us up to date with what's going on with the other games tonight. Chelsea had a resounding win away from home against Krasnodar. Last I checked it was 4-0, but I think that's how it finished. Who's a better goalkeeper, Neuer or Szczesny? Neuer, hands down. Szczesny's done very well to reinvent himself going to Roma and then on to Juventus, but yeah, Manuel Neuer would be the better keeper there, surely. Dembele does well, makes a little bit of space for Miralem Pjanic. Pjanic flicks the ball across left hand side. It's a bit behind Jordi Alba. He sketches back and gets it. You a Messi or Ronaldo? Definitely Messi, mate. But you have to respect players at this level. Both of them absolute superstars in their own rights. But yeah, I'm always the Team Messi guy. It's for a few reasons. One, I hate United. Two, I despise Real Madrid. And three, I've got a soft spot for Barca, as you guys know. So yeah, there we go. I can understand how it divides debate though. But 7 minutes gone here, still scoreless. Although there could have been a goal. For those coming in a bit late, Antoine Griezmann rattled the inside of the post, had Szczesny beaten all ends up. Craig, Barca are going to have a lot of problems if they try and play out like that. Barca as a club may have a whole lot of problems one way or the other. As you know, the president and the board resigned yesterday. Leaks also came out to say that they had agreed to become part of a new European Super League, but the president of La Liga, Mr. Tabas, came out and said, basically, that's a kamikaze mission for Barcelona, something along those lines. Opinions on Griezmann. Loved him when he was at Atletico in the early days, mate. But when he was playing with Gamero back in those days, that's to me when Antoine Griezmann was at his best. I've never been a fan of him since he pulled that trick on the Atleti fans with that video. Am I leaving? Am I staying? That was cringy as hell, and that's coming from me. You know, Mr. Cringe here. Owen, how are you, buddy? Cadis next to Iniesta, I agree. He said Griezmann's far too inconsistent. It was a ridiculous signing from Barcelona at the time as well. Ball out right hand side now to Cuadrado. He knocks it back in. The Ibala's dropped deep. He moves the ball across to this left hand side. Ball into Morata. Juve get there. Pjanic. He's fouled. Free kick to Barcelona. Score prediction. I went 2-1 to Barca, mate. I think at the start of the stream. Lovely to see that a few more people are coming in to join us. Welcome, folks. Lovely to have you with us here on Mundo Sporto, our second channel. A lot of you guys obviously know us from Anfield Agenda, but this is our new baby. Ball work down the left-hand side now. Jordi Alba pulls it back inside. Barcelona looking to bid something here with Griezmann. Now they switch it out right-hand side to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele stands up a couple of defenders, goes one way, then the other, has his pocket pinched. Juve now on the counter. I do love me a bit of Champions League football. Would anybody else agree with me with the phrase that I like to utter, that Juve are the masters of the free signings? They've pulled off some absolute masterstrokes over the past few years with free signings. Now some of them, like Emre Can, haven't worked out, but they're a club who are always sniffing around in those situations. Messi now moves the ball to Dembele on the right hand side. Dembele back to Griezmann, to Messi. Messi gets his head up. Moves the ball across to Alba, left hand side. Jordi Alba now. Nice little reverse pass. Ball pulled back, goes behind. It'll be another Barcelona corner. Prime Iniesta or prime Xavi? Xavi, mate. I was a massive Xavi Hernandez. Still am a massive Xavi Hernandez fan, even though he's not playing. He'll be the next Barcelona manager the end of this season. You can be pretty much assured of that one. I do love the studio Connor built here in Mundo Sporto. I do love it. Well played, Connor. As always, great work. Connor had to put up with Cranky Craig 10 minutes before kick off because nothing was going right. Ball being cleared. Jordi Alba now. Back out left hand side to Messi. Messi. Back. Pjanic. Pjanic again. Moves it out right hand side to Dembele. Good to see him back playing football, Dembele. Whether you like him or you dislike him, it's never good to see a player's career, you know, messed around with injuries. And obviously he has some attitude issues and stuff, but you hope that he's matured and he'll get an actual run now. Again, let me just take you through the benches, ladies and gentlemen, because I was a bit late starting, so I hadn't had a chance to go through the benches. For Barcelona, Dest, Busquets, Elena, Braithwaite, Ricky Puig, Trincao, Fadi, Firpo, Pena, Tenas. Then Juve's bench, Arthur, Aaron Ramsey, Weston McKennie. I didn't even know they'd signed Weston McKennie. That's a decent piece of business from Juve. Pincelogio, Bernardeschi, De Winter, Fabrada, Pontanova, Riccio, and Gigi Buffon. Interesting. I genuinely didn't know that Juve had signed Weston McKennie. Liverpool fans might remember hearing that name. We were linked with him when he was at Schalke at one point. Morata now. He loses out. Ball's back with Neto. Again, this is a dangerous game Barca play. Out to Alba. He's under terrible pressure, Jordi Alba. I have to say Jordi Alba, or I'll end up saying Alaba, as in David Alaba. I always make that mistake. Dybala now picks up the ball right hand side for Juve. Gives it to Juan Cuadrado. He whips across into the box. Easy enough for Barca to defend. Pjanic plays out to Messi. He's a little look over his shoulder. Drops it, goes left. Moves the ball out now to Jordi Alba. Alba again. Back inside. If my audio's too loud or too low, ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to let me know and I'll adjust it accordingly. Alba now moves the ball across. It's right hand side. Dembele. He tries to go round his man, but it ricochets out for Barca throw-in. Welcome to everyone that's joining us. 550 people live in the chat right now. Welcome. This is our second channel, Mundo Sport. I really appreciate you being with us for this one. What a game we have today, folks. Juve and Barca, two absolute giants of the European game. Obviously no Ronaldo, as we know, but we'll do our best to enjoy it anyway. It's started off an absolute cracker. If you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. New channel. Be lovely to get 2K on this stream. There's enough of you watching that surely we can get there. Ball back. Messi now switches it across to Ousmane Dembele. Little touch from him. He's on his bike. Go on, son. Go on. Few step overs. Cuts inside. Dembele goes back one way, then the other. Strike. Deflection. Goal! Deflection. Ousmane Dembele puts Barcelona 1-0 up. Szczesny couldn't do anything. Couldn't move. All ends up. Massive deflection. One of those deflections that you dream about. You hit it and it just goes up into the air. Before Szczesny knew it, it was top bins and there was nothing he could do about it. 1-0. Ball comes out on this right hand side. Dembele takes a little touch. Stands up to defenders. There's three of them around him. Goes one way, then the other. Cuts back into his right foot. Wicked deflection. Nothing Szczesny could do about it, and it's 1-0 to Barcelona. Apologies to anybody's ears there, by the way, but you know, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to me screaming. 1-0 to Barca. Ronald Koeman up off his seat. There you go. That was a delicious deflection. I do love a good deflection at times, folks. Ball across now again, right hand side. Juventus, can they come back and answer? Keep your predictions coming in, folks. Lazio 1, Club Brugge 0. Thank you for that, Jersey boy. Ball down the line now. Morata's through. Surely the flag will go up if he scores this. But if he scores it, but surely the flag will go up. Yes, the referee puts his hand up. This is the new VAR rule. We'll go back to this. We'll have a little look-see. But he looked a mile off, folks. He looked a mile off at the start. Just off. He's about half a yard offside. Missed the first opportunity. Ricochets. And then eventually he scores, but it'll be ruled out for offside. Barcelona are looking decent. Yes, they are. I mean, I'm very surprised that Juve have started this game so open. I would have expected them to try and you know, keep Sorry, I'm watching the referee here. I'm stumbling at my words because I'm watching the VAR check. You'd imagine it's off. Morata tried the little dink. Then it came off his arm. So you can understand why Neto was appealing for the hand. So we've got an offside and a potential hand here. Yeah, it's offside. The referee's given a free kick to Juventus. Still 1-0 to Barcelona. Sorry, as I was saying earlier on, I would have expected Juventus to be a bit more compact here, but it's been an open game. Like one for us, you know, neutrals to absolutely enjoy. What's up, Toxic Game? How are you, buddy? Welcome in. New channel. 1800. Whoop, whoop. Ric Flair be delighted. He'd give you a real big whoo for this one, but you know, let's see if we can get to 2K. 2K be lovely at some point. Cuadrado now, he's under pressure from Jordi Alba. Cuadrado basically elbows Jordi Alba, then falls to the ground like, oh, woe is me. Alba's looking at him going, you absolute clown. He bumps into him and then falls. Oh my god, the referee should book him just for being shit at play acting. Jordan, I'm a Messi man, mate, definitely. I respect both massively, but of course, Cristiano Ronaldo having played for Barcelona and Real Madrid, or excuse me, Manchester United and Real Madrid, two clubs I really don't like very much, so Cuadrado's brought down then immediately by Jordi Alba as if, whoopsies, sorry ref, didn't see him. That was defo payback for a couple of minutes ago, definitely. Keep your comments coming in, folks. 17 minutes gone here. 1-0 to Barcelona. Hello to everyone new that's coming in. Lovely to have you with us. Ball out left-hand side now. Juve on the attack. They get men forward. They switch it across now. Right-hand side to Juan Cuadrado. He brings it down well. Him against Jordi Alba yet again. It's going to be interesting to watch this. Griezmann gets back though and intercepts. Ball breaks on the edge of the Barcelona penalty area. Juventus player strikes it. Danilo, but high, wide and very unhandsome. It's been a very enjoyable first, 17, 18 minutes so far. Ball across now. Centre of the pitch, move it out right hand side. Juve really do need to get... If the next goal in this game, as they say, folks, is important. Ball down the line. Dybala now. He pulls it back inside. Dybala goes on his backside then. Ball across looking for Morata, but Jordi Alba clears it. Chiesa. Danilo. Does feel like a game that has a lot of goals in it, doesn't it? And as I said, please do keep us up to date with what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, around the other games as well. Love from Sweden, thank you so much. Love right back to you from Ireland, my friend. Have Juve done anything? Yes, they've been on the attack quite a bit, to be fair. Barca started off really brightly, had a couple of opportunities in the first couple of minutes. Griezmann rattled the inside of the post, but nothing Chesney could do about that goal from... well, he'll get the goal, I suppose, than Dembele, but it was a wicked deflection. Juve again switch the ball across left-hand side. There's space there, but they're forced back inside, allowing Barca to get back into position. Rabiot now, across to Cuadrado. Cuadrado up the line. Chiesa. Dybala now. Dybala cuts inside onto that left foot of his. Dybala, he's looking for space. Plays it across to Rabiot. Rabiot pulls it back. Ball back out again, right-hand side. Little Scoopy dink towards the back post. Morata brings it down. Referee says he was fouling the Barca defender. He did look like he was. He was a bit handsy, to be fair. Predictions for Liverpool West Ham. That will be done tomorrow, buddy. We've got a West Ham fan coming on tomorrow night in Anfield Agenda to talk about the game. So tomorrow night we'll go through it in full detail. De Jong moves the ball across to Messi. Messi now out to Dembele. 20 minutes gone here. 1-0 to Barcelona. Again, Barca playing it out from the back patiently as always. Jordi Alba back inside. Good, nice work. They freed a little bit of space now. Alba flicks it out right hand side to Messi. Messi has a little look up, looking for options. Dembele is available, gives it to him. Dembele now. He's got a touch of the El Sadio Mane's about him, doesn't he, Dembele? As in, he's very good from a stop-start position, standing defender up and then getting himself half a yard really quickly. Although, not quite at Sadio's level yet, obviously, but could do, could get there. Messi. Barca playing it round at the back, to force to go back to Neto. He goes out right-hand side. Dembele. Again, lovely little drop of the shoulder. He's on form today, Ousmane Dembele. Ball in midfield. Ball across now right hand side. Griezmann. Pedri looks a tidy little player, doesn't he, for Barca as well. Griezmann again. Jordi Alba. Back inside to Messi. It's all very compact here. Pjanic. Barca move it out right hand side now to try and make a bit of space. Dembele. Pjanic is there if he needs him, gives it to him, man on for Pjanic, gives it back to Dembele. Again, Barca just keeping possession here. Moving it across the left hand side now to try and change the dimension of the attack. Jordi Alba floats the ball in too close to Chesney, who comes and claims it. Who's United playing? Leipzig, I believe, mate. I think they're playing Leipzig if my memory's correct. Greenwood goal, United 1-0 up on that one. Thank you, Jersey Boy, for the update. Alba to Messi. Flicked on to Griezmann. Griezmann back to Messi. Oh, you expect the net to bulge and Messi pulls it wide. That was beautiful little interplay there between Lionel Messi and Antoine Griezmann. Ball into Messi. Flicks it to Griezmann. Griezmann backheels it back into Messi. Gets it out of his feet. Just can't pick out the bottom corner. Drags it wide as a goal kick for Juventus. Ball over the top here from Juve, looking for Cuadrado, asking a little bit too much of him. Messi knows he missed a good opportunity there. Sorry folks, just got to grab my water. It's a little bit out of reach, apologies. Again, Barca have their pocket pinch in midfield. Dybala. Rabiot's there with him if he needs him. Instead he goes out wide right. Ball deep to the back post. Again it's headed away by Barcelona. Juve let it go out for a throw in. Keep those score predictions coming in. Sam Southall, this is a new channel, Craig. Indeed it is, buddy. Yes, it's our new second channel. What do you think of the name Mundo Sport, though? It's don't ask what it means or if there's any, like, I know not the literal meaning of it. I mean, don't ask why we came up with it. It's just been an inside joke for a while. But yeah, we named this channel Mundo Sport, though. It is our second channel for non-Liverpool watch-alongs. Doesn't get much bigger than this one, though. Juve Barca, cracker of a game. Cuadrado, he tries to go around the outside, goes out. It'll be a throw-in. Thank you, Josh Dunn, for hitting that subscribe button, mate. 190 away from 2,000 subscribers. I love the fact we're starting from scratch again. Feels like the old days. Where's the Coke? Again, mate, always doubting me. Always doubting me, buddy. I've always got a can of Coke, Diet Coke beside me. Cuadrado, again. Ball comes back. Barcelona have pinched it. What's that little dude's name there? Pedri. He looks a tidy player, doesn't he? Again, Pedri picks it up. This time he's his pocket pinched. Commentator's curse. Rabiot. Morata. Chiesa. Again, Barca defend it well. Dembele now. Barca with a chance to counter. Dembele sees some green in front of him and just goes choo-choo. Still, Dembele. Man's on fire today. Messi. He cuts back inside. The attack slows down a little bit. De Jong. Referee says fair challenge. Cuadrado now has it back for Juventus. He moves it out right hand side to Dybala. Paulo Dybala. Juventus slow it down a bit. Dybala drops deep again to pick it up. There's so much space over on that left side. Rabiot. Rabiot moves it back out to Cuadrado. Again, good play. Juve move it now left side. This could be anything, folks. This game could be 2-2, 3-3. Just feels like it has goals in it. Yeah, no Faddy playing. John Hamilton. He's on the bench, Ansu Faddy, which is a bit of a surprise. What a talent that young man is as well. Cuadrado. You guys may remember back in January I was over at the launch of La Liga TV and I was asked to do a video at the time to pick my La Liga team of the next decade, and Ansu Faddy was absolutely in that side. There's my next door neighbour's dog. Regular viewers will know that little fucker never shuts up barking when I'm on a stream. Base facing space. Thank you for the kind words, mate. Right. Juve now left hand side again. Cross straight to the keeper. Too easy. Is there anybody out there who actually likes that Barca shirt? That pink one. It is horrendous. Faddy's world class. He is an absolute talent, mate. No doubt about it. I wouldn't call him world class yet, to be fair. I mean, it's a big label to throw on him, but he will become world class. I will say that. I'm just someone that doesn't like putting too much labels and pressures on a young player like that when they're coming through. Allow them to develop and build up to that level. Yeah, that's just the way I look at it anyway. But of course, he is talented. No denying it. It's terrible, Ryan. Yeah, it is. Agreed. The Barca kit's ugly. Sonora SH14. And yeah, as you know, I'm somebody who loves the Barca kit. I've got the black and gold one this year. I think it's absolutely fantastic. One of the nicest shirts I've seen in a very long time, actually. Dembele. Oh, little drop of the shoulder. I'm really annoyed. I wanted to wear my Boca Junior shirt on this stream, but it was clashing. It just wasn't working with the green screen, so I had to swap to this one at the last minute. I'm staring over longingly at the Boca Junior shirt because I've wanted a Boca shirt for many, many years. Rabiot. Cuadrado again on this right hand side. Back out. Nice little ball in behind. Oh, Dybala couldn't control it. Now, here's a chance for Barca to counter. Messi, Griezmann and Dembele all go forward. Space appears on this left-hand side. It's good tracking back though by Cuadrado, and it goes out for a throw-in. Irish Gar said, the one day I watch the goal show, there's 3 goals. They'll come, buddy. Don't worry about that. There'll be an onslaught of them at some point. Penalty scored for Dynamo Kiev. Thank you for that one, Gar. Ball back now with Chesney. Pressure comes on from Griezmann. Chesney playing dangerous game on his own goal line there. Juve hook it away. Frankie de Jong to Lionel Messi. Messi outside of the boot to Dembele. Dembele now. Again, he's such a danger in and around the penalty area. I tried a little reverse pass to Messi, but it was intercepted. Juventus player goes down now. It'll be a free kick to Juve in the edge of their own box. Any news on how long Fabinho was injured? Not that I've seen yet, buddy. Not that I've seen yet, although I really haven't had much of a chance today, to be honest, to catch up. Dybala. Cuts inside. Still Dybala. Leaves it for Cuadrado. He hooks a ball towards Morata. It's 1-1. The flag's up again from the linesman. Morato's been denied a second. He's off. Again, correct decision. He has to be frustrated. That's the second time that Morata's put the ball in the net, and it will be ruled out again correctly for offside. It is offside. Delino's having a blinder here, to be fair. What are the costs of a second channel? Not really any more than once you've got the equipment, mate. There's no real extra cost other than the electricity and a couple of little bits and pieces, but not much. Not much. This channel isn't monetized or anything yet, so it's real old school days. No ads for us, no income. It's just building up a fan base and enjoying it. That's what I'm trying to do. And Connor as well, of course. Rabiot, little ball inside. Still find it really strange seeing Pjanic in a Barca shirt. Quality player, don't get me wrong. It's just, you always think of him with Juve. Ball rolls all the way through to Neto now. Classic Morata. There's one Morata moment that will haunt me forever. When we were playing Juve, Liverpool obviously last season in the Champions League, or Atleti in the Champions League last season, Morata came on and I think I said something along the lines of Atleti putting themselves down to 10 men, and then of course doesn't he go and score. Love the name Mundo Sport. Oh, thank you, Fishy Gibby. It's a good bit of fun. Ball in behind, bit of a deflection, goes through to Neto. 31 minutes gone here in Turin. Juventus 0, Barcelona 1. Dembele turns one way then the other. Ball back with Neto again. Pressure comes on from Morata. Neto goes to Longley. To Jordi Alba. Back inside to Frankie de Jong. De Jong carries it forward. Miralem Pjanic now. That is a tidy little midfield duo to have, isn't it? Pjanic and Frankie de Jong. Messi now. Spreads the ball out left side to Jordi Alba. Back to Messi. De Jong. Pjanic. The ball out there is to Griezmann. Goes to Dembele. Step across. Dembele comes back. Keeps the ball in play. Yes, flag hasn't gone up. Still in play. Antoine Griezmann now. Messi. He drops deep. Little 1-2 with the centre back. Dembele now, he's got space ahead of him. What does he do? He stands it up. Back inside to Messi. Messi to Pedri. De Jong. Griezmann drops deep. Pjanic. Again, Barca playing nice little triangles here. Nice little 1-2s to free up space. Griezmann. Drops. Alba. He shits the bed. It's one of those that breaks across to him. He tries to steer it with the outside of his left foot. Gets too much slice on it and it goes behind for a goal kick. Good build-up play that from Barca again though. Albeit the last part was a bit fortunate to fall to Alba. Morata has got to be fuming. Twice he's had the ball in the net. Pirlo looks around like going, what's going on here? Cuadrado. Ball inside again, looking for Dybala. Frankie de Jong steps in really well, recovers and gives it back to Neto. Do I play FIFA? No, mate. No, I don't. Sorry for such a short answer, but no, I'm not a gamer at all, buddy. Although I keep being tempted to do live streams from FIFA, but I'd be so shit, and I'd probably end up just smashing everything, to be honest with you, because I've got a bit of a temper for stuff like that. Messi. He has his pocket pinched now. Juve try a counter. Ball back inside. They're looking for runners. They play it inside to Adrian Rabiot. Rabiot now runs forward, looking for options. Switches it across to this right hand side. Dybala now drops into the pocket. Ball pull back across. Again, Barca have what 7-8 men inside their own penalty area defending that. Look at that from Pedri. Beautiful football. Barca now on the counter attack. Ball out to Dembele. See, this is why I don't understand why Messi's dropping deep here. He's going to pick up the ball, but if he had went on a forward run there, he'd have had a chance in an advanced position. But who the hell am I to second guess Messi? Again, there's just some little 1-2s going on between Messi and Pjanic here in the middle of the pitch, trying to draw Juve onto them. De Jong comes and joins in. Messi. Again, ball rolled across. Barcelona switch it from right to left. Jordi Alba again. Barca forced backwards. You still thinking about a FIFA career mode? Not too strongly, mate. Not with the second channel as well. I'd rather keep this second channel on the straight and narrow. Again, Barca doing well. This time it's Griezmann. Messi now. He's got Dembele one side off him. Messi. Dembele. Oh, still Dembele. Does really well. Griezmann, he misses the ball. I can't even explain what happened here there. Dembele and Lionel Messi had a little 1-2. Messi gets into the box, plays it to Dembele. Keeper comes out, smothers it, breaks back to Dembele. He rolls it back to Griezmann, who misses the ball at first. Then Szczesny's diving on the penalty spot, making a save, and it ricochets, and Juve clear it. It was a pretty hectic couple of seconds. Hello, Sam. Again, lovely to see you in. Rabiot. Juve go back again. 10 minutes to go in the first half here. Barca leading by a goal to nil. Cuadrado. Ball back inside. Again, Juve just probing here, trying to find a bit of space. Morata's dropped deep. He picks it up. Has a little run at the Barca defence. It's a poor ball though. Pedri clears it. It'll go all the way back down. Juventus will recycle it. What's the team's top I'm wearing? LAFC. It's an older one. I think it's a couple of seasons old. I bought it a few years ago. But it's LAFC. Not LA Galaxy, LAFC. That's a nice ball looking for Chiesa. He doesn't get there though. Barca defender beats him to it and then goes to ground. I think he caught him on the follow through. Referee hasn't given a free kick though. Looking at the replay of this incident here with Messi. He lays it off to Dembele. I tried to pull it back. Szczesny was diving all over. It was brilliant from Szczesny, to be fair. He was diving all over the place, giving nobody a second. Very good goalkeeping. Yeah, looking at the replay, that's quality from Szczesny. Juve now. They've got bodies here. Morata. Again, they just make a mess of it. They've had the opportunities, they just haven't been clinical. Rabiot now switches the ball to the back post, but it's straight to Neto. It's over here. Do I think Messi should leave? No, I think Barcelona should bow down to Messi and basically build a squad worth keeping Messi. And I agree with Gerard Piqué that, look, nobody's bigger than a club, but Messi's coming pretty damn close, to be fair, with Barca. And he's still got probably 2 or 3 years left in him. So Barca should, they should basically start grovelling. But I think the new president that's going to be elected will have a better relationship, certainly, with Messi. What's my favourite memory as a Liverpool fan? The Barcelona game. Sharing that moment with everyone on the channel. I mean, I was in Istanbul. That was amazing. But that Barca game was something special. Anyway, we're here for tonight for this non-Liverpool stuff. Don't tempt me in. Dembele now. He's got space ahead of him. He turns, starts up the run. Dembele plays the ball into Pedri. Pedri leaves it, but it goes a little bit behind Jordi Alba. Griezmann now. Ricochets up off his knee, but he keeps control. Jordi Alba. Griezmann. It's a little bit too tight there for Barcelona. They switch the play across now to the right-hand side. Pressure comes on from the Juventus front three and Barca go backwards. Alba. Frankie de Jong. Pjanic. This has been the first half's flown by for me here. Dembele now. 1-on-1 with the defender on the right hand side. He cuts back in, gives it to Messi. Messi skips past the first couple of challenges, looking for support. There's space to Alba on this left side. He finds him. Alba brings it down. Cushions it back into Frankie de Jong. De Jong switches it across now right hand side. Dembele. How does he manage that? He's gone through the middle of two Juve players and still kept the ball. It'll be a free kick to Barca here. Bit of a cynical foul on Pjanic. Bit far out for a shot, but they'll get across into the box if they decide not to go short. Liam said the Barcelona game was the best game I've ever watched. It was a belter, mate. Not going to lie. Right, free kick to Barca. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first half. Messi standing over it. Way too far out for a shot. He goes short to Griezmann. Gets it back. Pjanic now. De Jong. Back out to Messi. They go back. Switch to play across now with the long lay on this left hand side. Pedri. Jordi Alba. Ball back in. Pjanic, he switches it across again. It's patient stuff from Barcelona, but not really incisive. But then again, they do have that away lead. Ball over the top. Again, too much on it and it goes through to Chesney. 5 minutes left in the first half. Dembele's goal after 14 minutes separates the two teams. Anybody new to the channel, please do hit the sub button there, folks. Massive 190 off the huge 2k. Dybala moves it out right hand side to Cuadrado. Again, Juve just don't seem to have much intent going forward in this attack. But then it breaks through to Morata. He's running down a blind alley. This is why people find Morata so frustrating. He runs himself down a blind alley and then walks the ball out of play. Doesn't even play it off a defender to get a corner. Allows the ball to go out. Now, to be fair, that was very close to being still in play. Looking at a replay, it could have not all been over the line. But either way, it's another wasted opportunity. How's my hand doing? It's alright today, mate. It's alright. It's a lot better than it was yesterday, thanks. Pedri. He's dispossessed by Cuadrado. Dybala now. No space for him to work in. And Jordi Alba has it back. He goes to Neto. Touch from the keeper. Switches to play upfield. Griezmann loses out in the air. And Rabiot gathers the second ball for Juventus. Cuadrado. Does well, to be fair. Goes past a couple of players. Juve switch it out. It's too much on it. Chiesa can't keep it in. It'll be a Barcelona throw-in. (1-1). Bruges Lazio. Or Lazio Bruges, you should say. Penalty. Thank you for that, Jersey boy. Juve inside their own half. Switch the ball out left hand side. Morata drops deep to pick it up. Gets himself a free kick and I've got no idea what's it about. Turns to the referee and shouts at him. The referee comes across like he's going to book him. Anyway, allows the free kick to be taken and we're back underway. Juve, space now on this right hand side. Cuadrado. Rabiot. Again, there's just no real movement ahead of Juventus. Morata's holding the line in number 9 straight through the centre. Dybala's moving around, but no one's dropping between the lines here. Demarai out to Cuadrado. Tries to go around the outside. Couple of ricochets. Linesman has a guess who it came off last and gives the throw in to Juventus. No, Coutinho isn't playing, mate, nor is he on the bench. Dybala. Nice ball between the lines there. Again, it comes to nothing. Barca now with Dembele. He goes round the outside. He's blocked off. That'll be a free kick to Barca. I can only imagine how it would have felt after Alonso scored the rebound. Relief, mate, was the phrase. When he missed the penalty at first, you're just thinking, uh-oh. But then he scooped it up into the net eventually. And yeah, scenes. 1 minute to go plus additional time in the first half here in Turin. Still 1-0 to Barca. Neto. Ball goes out of play. Throw in now to Juventus right hand side. Cuadrado. That's a nice ball. Chance now. No, great defending at the last ditch. Juventus have it left hand side. Ball go behind. That'll be a goal kick. They've created enough overlaps and opportunities, but they just haven't had the clinical edge. And the 2 times that Morata has put the ball in the back of the net, they've correctly been ruled out for offside. That Gerrard header, I know, was brilliant, wasn't it? The one that gets me though was sorry, I'm just looking at a replay here. The Vladimir Smicer goal, I mean, Dida should have done better with that. Should have, let's be fair about it, but who cares? Looking at the replay here of Dembele's goal, that is a wicked deflection, but he won't care. It's 1-0 to Barca. Dembele scored, mate. Right, the referee's given 2 minutes of additional time here at the end of the first half. Do you like Connor's little touch there with the camera, or the clock turns to red when we go into additional time? You know, all these little things that I don't think of that Connor does. Neto goes long with the goal kick. Rabiot heads it back forward. Again, Barca head it back into the Juve half. Now Juve have it right hand side. Jordi Alba again does so well to just step in there and clear the danger. He tries to pick out the run of Antoine Griezmann, but Juve have it back. Griezmann tracks back, but doesn't get the ball. Ball over the top now from Juventus. It's too much on it, though. Morata should keep the pressure, or Chiesa should keep the pressure on Neto, though. He launches it long. Rabiot. Juve have done well here. Dybala, he's a little flick. Morata. Again, Juve have a chance. Last ball. That last ball yet again keeps letting them down. They've got men bombing forward here. Cross over hit. That'll go behind. And that'll pretty much bring us through to half time. You'd imagine Neto will kill the clock here with the goal kick. Is Ronaldo what? If Ronaldo joins, would Firmino leave? I don't get that question. And Johan, sorry mate, I've no idea what it's about. I can't get the link there between Ronaldo and Firmino, excuse me. Goal kick's taken. We're gone past the additional 2 minutes. Referee right on half time is going to bring out a yellow card. Yellow card for Kushilevsky, and that is a name that I do not like pronouncing. Very difficult one, that. What's my opinion on the game so far? I think it feels like Juventus are really going at this a full tilt, but I just get the impression that Barca, if they need to, have another gear or two that they could go through. Is anybody else getting that impression from the game? It's been an entertaining game though, don't get me wrong. I've very much enjoyed it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the referee puts the whistle to his lips, and that is half time. Let me just stop this clock, and we'll dip in for a little bit of half-time chat, shall we? See how everybody's feeling. We've got 15 minutes to kill here. The floor is yours, ladies and gentlemen. Anything you want to bring up, let's have a little chat. Maybe even open a can of Diet Coke here. Is there more refresh? Is there a better sound than that, folks? I ask you. Delicious. The nectar of the gods. Half-time in Turin. Barca leading by a goal to nil. What do I think of Jota's recent performances? Benji asks. Nothing but class, mate. I'm absolutely delighted for the lad. That goal last night was just wonderful interplay. Beautiful ball across. And look, he couldn't miss, but he's in the right place. Anyone who picks up a knack of scoring goals like that, that's a knack you want to keep going. His pressing is phenomenal. He's going to put absolute pressure on Bobby Firmino for that starting place through the centre. Or maybe we'll see Salah or Mane through the centre and Jota out left or right. But he's been a quality addition. Really great. It's great to see him settle in so quickly as well. Is Salah injured? He did limp down the tunnel. That is correct. There was a camera angle that showed him going down the tunnel there. It didn't look to me like it was going to be getting serious. It was one of those kind of I stubbed me toe type walks, that kind of thing. But again, like anything else, we'll have to wait and see. The good news, obviously from Liverpool perspective, it looks like Thiago's going to be available for the game against West Ham on Saturday, which of course we'll be covering over an Anfield Agenda. If you guys, I'm sure you know about our big channel. I call it big. Am I right to call it big? Is a 55k channel big? I don't know. It's our bigger channel. Let's put it that way. Thoughts on Liverpool versus Midtjylland, said Benjamin. Frustration, my friend. Frustration. The first half was horrendous. It was an awful performance. Second half a bit better. Trent played really, really well. I thought Shaqiri came into the game a lot more in the second half. Just happy to get out of there with the win. A clean sheet will do the defence no harm. Reece Williams did not put a foot wrong when he came in. I thought he was excellent as well. But yeah, it wasn't a great night, mate. Not one of the European nights we'll be remembering. Missing your majestic red and white sofa. It's over the other side of my living room, mate. It's over there now. We just don't feel that it fits this scene, if you know what I mean. It just wouldn't be right having the red and white chair. Is West Ham 14.95? I don't know. As far as I'm aware, it's on. Let me check for you. Let me just check right now, actually. Well, I'll go to my TV guide and let me check. I'm fairly sure. Saturday. No, it's on Sky Sports main event on Saturday. So you're grand. Nobody has to pay $14.95 for it. Sky Sports main event on Saturday. We'll be covering the game, of course, on the channel. Do you think Fabinho will be out for a while? Yes, I think. And of course, this is a guess. Please don't hold me to this because I've no idea what's gone on. Looks like a hammy. My guess would be we'll be lucky to see him back before the international break that's coming up in the middle of November. Or maybe I think, is it the middle 13th of November, something like that. I think we may see him back after that. I suppose it'll come down to if Matip can come back. Now, here's one for you that I was shocked when I read the other day. Joe Matip and Joe Gomez have yet to start a game together for Liverpool in the 4 years they've both been together at the club. That is weird. Buy another chair for this channel. What if I was to tell you, mate, that those chairs retail at about just shy of £1,000, €1,200, and I have them sitting here with a laptop that's barely functioning that I can't afford to replace? Then would you think that I'd still be able to buy a second chair? I wish I could get a second chair, mate. I wish. Do I think Thiago will start against West Ham? I don't know if the answer to this is me saying yes because I think or hope, buddy, but I'm going to say yes. I think worst case scenario, we could see Hendo drop into centre back if he's needed. But again, Reece Williams going from non-league football with, I think it was Fleetwood, if my memory's right, right back up now to playing Champions League nights for Liverpool. He's featured in our first 2 Champions League games at 19 years of age. What a story that is for him. Elliot Morris, how are you, my friend? Said, evening, Craig. Do you think today's team would beat the best team in the 80s? This is a Liverpool question, by the way. It's very difficult because it's not a level playing field. The pitches are better now than they were in the 80s. The fitness levels, the sports science, the nutrition. I think today's teams would batter teams from the 80s, if I'm being honest with you. For all the natural talent and amazing ability that they had, just the extra pace, power, physique, the ball's lighter these days, the difference in the boots, the pitches being better. Yes, that would of course help the teams from the 80s as well, but it's one of those that I can't really answer because the metrics just don't weigh up to compare them, if you get me. Get a green chair and then just shop in any chair you like. Nah, that would be cheating. That would be cheating, mate. We will. We may do it in the future. Actually, we may do. Connor may take a photo of the Liverpool chair and just change the colours to black and gold. You never know, for the green screen, and just, as you said, fake it in. But it doesn't feel right yet. I'm sitting on a computer chair that is so uncomfortable that my arse is dead already. Right, RB Coms, how are we, Roberto? We Juventus fan. Lovely to see you pop in, mate, and say hello. Positives, he said. Marada, Rabiot, Bentancur, Danilo. Negatives. Kulilev. I can't pronounce that gentleman's name. We'll just call him Kulevski. I know I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Chiesa's final ball has been shocking, said Roberto. I can't disagree with you, pal. You know, you're usually spot on about Juventus, and again, they've created the opportunities. Marada's been a bit unlucky with the 2 goals being ruled out for offside. The correct decisions, to be fair, but Barca have also had their chances. I mean, we've seen Griezmann rattle the inside of the post, but very unlucky for Juventus, I suppose, with that deflection from Dembele. It's a wicked deflection. Looking at it again right now, nothing Chesney could do about that. As good a keeper as he is. It's totally cheating, but who cares? Get yourself a throne. I like your style, mate. I like your style. Well played. Craig, just get the Liverpool chair. We love it, says Fishy Gibby. Nah, my arse is killing me though. I'm just got to resettle in on this one. It's, yeah, I'm not going to lie. My backside is sore. I hope your son is okay, said Anfield Legends. Thank you. He's fine, thank you. That's the only bit of good news I've had this week. My little dude is absolutely fine. Healthy, perfect. Thank you for your concern. But he's sound. But yeah, that's about the only bit of good news I've had this week. Is Upamecano, sorry Adam, I think you asked this earlier, mate, and I meant to reply to you, apologies. Is Upamecano coming in January, do I think? There's a bit of talk about it, but there's also been talk in the media today that Manchester United are lining up a summer move and hope to at least have the deal agreed in principle. The option, I suppose, for Jurgen Klopp here is, one, obviously assess what happens with Fabinho with regards to the length of time he'll be out. Two, we look at who we have coming through the system right now. Nat Phillips, still a Liverpool player. Reece Williams, who we've seen come in. Billy Cometio coming back to fitness. Sepp van den Berg. So they're youngsters, albeit Nat Phillips, I think, is 23, 24. The other three, though, Billy Cometio, Sepp van den Berg, and Reece Williams. The gaffer has to weigh up. Does he think that they'll progress quickly enough to be able to come in and do a job? Or will he go into the market and try and get the player that he wanted next summer, perhaps, in January? It'll be difficult, particularly with Upamecano, if Leipzig are still in the Champions League and they're still pushing in the Bundesliga. May have to pay a premium, but there are other options out there as well. I don't believe the Kabak stuff, if I'm being honest with you. It just, again, like the Echo touched on when they said, it seems like an agent's just getting a name out there and trying to ramp up interest. Yeah, there are options, but I'm wondering, and again, this is just me wondering, if we're going to hear somebody whose name we hadn't heard before, like when we were talking about an attacker in the summer, it was all Jadon Sancho, it was all Ismail Assar, and then out of nowhere, Diogo Jota's agreed. Now, is it a coincidence that Diogo Jota and Fabinho were both kept quiet, and they were both under the Guest-A-Few agency that George Mendes runs? They managed to keep that quiet very, very well. Aside from yourself, what's the YouTube channel you watch the most? I'm not somebody that watches much YouTube stuff, man. I watch Mark at the United Stand. Obviously, he's a friend of ours, and Mark always, Mark's a great show. You know that. I watch the kick-off with True Geordie when I get the chance. But I don't watch too much stuff, to be honest with you. I'm not somebody who watches much YouTube. I'm somebody who more watches Netflix, television, documentaries, that type of stuff, and reading a load of books as well. I'm reading a book there at the moment that was written by the guys at The Athletic, Simon Hughes, James Pearce, and I think the other author was, what's the gentleman's name? Another journalist that works with the Athletic. I'll think of his name in a second. Really good book. Just finished Paul Tompkins' book. Obviously, we've seen that interview on the other channel, Perched. But yeah, that's basically what I do with my spare time, of which I don't have much, to be fair. Thoughts on PK for Liverpool? No, thank you. Should stay at Barcelona. Just no. I don't think he'll leave there either. I mean, he wants Messi to get the respect he deserves, and rightly so. Keep it quiet because Spurs hijack our players, said Mark Anthony Vieira. Favourite TV show? Oh, that's a belter, man. That's a belter of a question from Jeremy Fringpong is here for 10 in a row. Oh my days. What a name that is. It depends. Split them into... I suppose you'd have to split them into different categories, wouldn't you? Only Fools and Horses, Faulty Towers, two of my favourite all-time shows. I love Billions. I liked House. I love... It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. God, I have to pick a favourite. I'd probably always err with Only Fools and Horses, to be fair with you. I just think that is Seinfeld as well. I'm a massive Seinfeld fan. But then again, I can't talk about Seinfeld without saying how amazing Curb Your Enthusiasm is, and then that's another one of my favourite shows. So Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Only Fools and Horses, Billions, probably those four. Oh, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Got to make a 5. Sorry. Do I think David Alaba will move to Liverpool? Could have happened. We do know his contract's up at the end of the season, mate. So there's two options there. Either Liverpool could look to try and sign David Alaba on a pre-contract in January for the summer, or they could go to Bayern and maybe try and engineer a fee to get him out of there. He hasn't agreed a new contract yet with Bayern Munich, so again, keep an eye on the situation. He is a versatile player, can play in midfield, can play at left back, can play at centre back, and again, versatility is something we know Kloppo loves. Blackadder, never watched it, man, never watched it. Father Ted, some good moments in it, but it wouldn't make me top list. Actually, funny story on Father Ted, Dermot Morgan went to the same secondary school as me, albeit obviously before me. Mark said, what did you make of Rock and Chips, the prequel? Didn't watch it, mate. I knew it was going to be gash. Didn't watch it. Nah. Oh, The In-Betweeners was a good show as well, but wouldn't quite make the top of the list. Respect from United fans and Maria Smith. Respect right back to you, Maria, and I hope you're keeping well. Alaba wages, huge, yeah. And we don't pay huge wages, as we know, Liverpool as a club. I think our top earner pre-bonuses with Salah is about 220 grand a week, something like that. The Good Place, not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. The In-Betweeners, quality. Can I give a shout out to the Cop Council? I know Connor Niblett. I know exactly who you're talking about. Lovely fella. More than happy to give Connor Niblett and the Cop Council, whose name he borrowed from us, shall I say. Cop Council used to be the name of our old podcasts. But yeah, Connor Niblett's a lovely fella. Nothing but time for Connor. He's a class act. So yeah, of course, shout out to Cop Council. No bother. Thoughts on Friday night dinner? I like it. I actually sometimes watch that at night time. It's one of the shows that I'll put on in the background as I'm going to sleep, because I can't go to sleep without TV on. It's called Shalom. Ooh, is this a Jewish glass of water? This Jewish water tastes delicious with salt all over. It's just quality show. I'm butchering it there, but quality show. Back to the Future, yes, back from the days. The Alaba to Liverpool, Dan, I just did that a couple of minutes ago, mate. It would make sense. We know his contract's up, but as people have pointed out, probably talking huge wages there. Adam said, "Hi Craig, how are you doing?" I'll give you two answers there, mate. I'll give you the show answer, which is, I'm good, thank you, buddy, thanks for asking. Or I can give you the honest answer, which is, I'm in an awful place at the minute, pal, and I'm not going to moan about it. I'm just going to try and keep my head down and knuckle through, but I'm not doing great. But keep doing this, keeps me occupied, and you guys always make me smile, so... Right, look, ladies and gents, 180 subscribers away from 2k. Let's see if we can push that up a little bit. If you're new to the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. Family Guy, brilliant. My little dude loves Family Guy. I know I shouldn't let him watch it, but, I mean, come on, it's comedy. And Practical Jokers is brilliant as well, Josh. My wife actually got me into that. My wife started watching that before me, and... it is good, yeah. I love it. Right, second half about to get underway in Turin, ladies and gentlemen. Barcelona leading by a goal to nil. Let's see what Juve have got here for the second half. I'll do my best to take you through it. As always, welcome to Mundo Sporto. This is Anfield Agenda's second channel, the one we use for non-Liverpool games. If you're new to us, hit the subscribe button. If you give us a try, let's see how we get on. I'm sure we'll become besties. Right, anyway, Juve about to kick off the second half. Barca playing from left to right. Referee does his checks and we're underway. Ball across left-hand side to Rabiot now. Juve had some opportunities in the first half, as Roberto pointed out earlier. They just need to be more clinical. Ball over the top immediately, looking for Morata. He lets it bounce, can't keep it in play. He was a yard too quick there, but good vision. De Jong is wasted at Barca. Absolute sham, said Tiernan. He'll learn a lot though, mate, playing alongside... he'll learn a lot playing alongside... what's his face? The guy that they just brought in from Juventus. Miralem Pjanic, sorry. I was distracted by the TV. He'll learn a lot playing in midfield beside him. There was a Barcelona change there, by the way. Sergio Busquets brought on for Ronald Araujo, or however you pronounce that name. Thank you for that one. RSH14, yes, Busquets is on now. I'm trying to read Inter trying to sign Gini Wijnaldum. Look, Gini Wijnaldum can sign a contract in January, as we know, pre-contract to leave Liverpool for free at the end of the summer with any clubs outside of England. And there will not be a shortage of clubs looking to sign up Gini because he's a quality professional. Have I watched Breaking Bad? Yes, that's a show I forgot actually. Breaking Bad was amazing. Not a fan of Better Call Saul. Don't think it's anywhere near as good. Referee playing an advantage here. Dembele. Again, he gets a little ricochet but still manages to keep possession. Then he runs out of pitch and the ball goes out for Juventus throw. Left hand side, deep inside their own half. Keep smiling, said Tom Boland. That's all I can do, buddy. Honestly, it's all I can feckin' do at the minute is just come on, smile and get through it, pal. Ball out now, right hand side. Juve on the attack. Try and play through midfield. It ricochets. Griezmann just hadn't got the pace to get there, and it's back with Chesney. This really is an interesting game. I'm intrigued to see how this goes. Do Barca sit back? That's not the Barca way though, is it? Do I watch Mark's cooking show? No, mate. I absolutely do not watch another man cooking food. No. For as much as I do love Mark and Mark stuff, no, I'm not watching Mark Goldbridge cook stuff. Ball out left hand side now. Dybala. Ball through the line. Juve get the second ball. Ricochets back. Dybala picks it up. I watch a bit of going for Goldbridge though. That can be quite funny. Ball out left side now. Actually, maybe me and Mark should have a cook-off one day, because I reckon I'm a better cook than Goldbridge is. Maybe we should have a bit of a cook-off someday. Ball behind now. Strike. Oh, lucky. Trying to pick out the top corner, but it goes behind. It'll be a goal kick to Barca. What about Mark's FIFA career mode? No. I don't watch much YouTube stuff, guys. Don't watch much of it. I watch some of Mark's stuff, alright. Watch True Geordie, the kickoff. That's about it, to be fair. And just search for music and stuff like other people on YouTube. I don't really spend much time in front of a computer. I know a lot of people use YouTube on their phone, but I'm a telly addict, really, to be fair. Joshua or Fury? What's the question? To win, or who do I prefer? Barca now, back with Neto. Neto switches it across left-hand side. Longley. Alba. Ball through to Messi now. Messi has men over. Switches it out right hand side now to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele cuts inside. Back to Messi. Oh, Messi takes a little bit too much out of it and Juventus clear their lines. Thoughts on Khabib retiring? I absolutely understand why he did it now, having his dad there with him. But how could you not respect and admire Khabib for what he's achieved? Messi around the penalty area, he does well to keep possession. Pjanic, Pedri, Alba, ball across, it goes behind for Barca corner. Need a Mark versus me debate. Why would we have a debate? We do streams together. I think we've done 5 or 6 streams together. But we don't need a debate. Just a bit of fun, a bit of a chat. Mark raging's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, he's good. I like it as well, because when I rage, I swear an awful lot. Mark's a bit more refined in how he rages. I smash stuff and swear. I'm a bit more angry dad. Pjanic now. Strike from distance. It's blocked, it's up in the air. Morata took that one on the head. Longley nods it down. Frankie de Jong. Back inside. Brought down, free kick to Barca. Again, you wonder, will Messi have a pop or is it too far wide? Right, what have we got? Where was the question? I'm still trying to find out about that Joshua Fury one. Oh, to win. Fury, I think. I mean, it's heavyweight boxing. Anybody can spark out anybody, but you'd have to think that Fury just has too much natural boxing ability. Moves so well for somebody of his size. Can lean on, drain Joshua's energy. If he can take it into the 5th, 6th, 7th rounds, I can't see anything but a Fury win. If AJ's to win that, I think he's got to take him out early before Fury saps his energy by leaning on him and stuff. I'm a huge boxing fan. Messi, strike, it's headed away. I'm as big of a boxing fan as I would be of a Liverpool fan, trust me. I live for the sport, love it as much as I love football. How's my hand? It's all good, mate, all good. Not too swollen, thank you. You also threw a bottle during the Villa game. I did not, Gar. I absolutely didn't. I threw 2 remote controls, mate. My phone. when we hang on, let's Griezmann attack. When we used to have the old skyboxes, I used to buy remote controls in 6-packs off eBay because I used to smash them so much. But the remote controls these days have gone so damn expensive that I'm a bit more careful when I throw them. Did I watch KSI versus Logan Paul? Unfortunately, I watched the second one, mate, yes. And whilst I have nothing but respect for anybody that steps inside a boxing ring, it was hugely cowardly from Logan Paul. Dembele, ball across, cleared. JJ looked like he was the only one that wanted to fight there. Logan Paul had the natural size advantage but seemed afraid to let his hands go. And fair play to KSI, absolutely deserved the victory. Dembele. But I was very frustrated that Logan Paul just did not let his hands go at all. I mean, if we're being honest about that fight I think was fought at, if my memory's correct, I think it was a cruiserweight limit for that fight. And you look at KSI and you think he's probably super middleweight maximum. I look a bit stoned. No, not yet, mate. It's too early in the day. Come back to me in about 3 hours and it could be a different scenario. I'm just tired, mate. Labour or Conservatives? Neither. I live in Ireland and I don't talk about politics or religion, buddy. 2 subjects best to avoid. Messi. But of course, never be Tory anyway. If I was in the UK, it would absolutely be Labour, but I'm not in the UK. Will I do an AJ versus Fury watch-along? Absolutely not. I'm going to enjoy them fights. See, I one sec, Messi. I never get to, I don't say enjoy Liverpool games, but I'm always working through Liverpool games. Boxing's my little stuff to myself, if you get me. That's my little treat to me. So when the big fights are on in boxing, I just watch them at home. Don't stream, don't do anything. Just try to enjoy them. Do I smoke cigarettes? Absolutely not. No, gave them up about 8 years ago, although I know that's not your question. But I'll let you read into my answer, whatever you like, mate. I'll just have to be careful about what I say. Ball out left hand side. Chiesa. Ball in, headed away by De Jong. Cuadrado. It's in the net again. I think this one's going to stand for Juve, you know. It's Morata. He automatically looks at the linesman going, where's the flag? Because he's expecting it. I think a Barca player was playing him onside. Referee will check it for VAR, of course, but it looks like Juventus have equalised here. Let's have a little look at the replay so we can say for certain. You'd have to say Morata looks level. But again, there could be a toenail offside here. But with the naked eye, he looks level. I don't know, folks. I don't know. This is going to be a close decision. Cuadrado did really well to get that back into a dangerous area. Morata hooks it in, but let's just have a look and see what VAR decide with this one. It is being checked, of course. Referees still listening. Morata absolutely on a knife edge here. VAR check still ongoing. Poor El Morata. This will be his third one if it got ruled out. We're still waiting on VAR here, folks. Please do hit that subscribe button, by the way, if you're enjoying this stream. The 111 legends that are with us. The referee's just winked. Does that mean that the goal's getting given here, or... This must be so close if VAR is still looking at it. We're not seeing any of the VAR replays at all, by the way. Offside. No goal. No goal. Morata has his third goal of the night ruled out for offside. Yep, it was that trailing leg. Look. Do you know what I mean? This is the ridiculous nature of offside. This is what gets so many of us. His body is in line, but a trailing leg. Oh, this is so frustrating for football fans, this shit. They need to sort out the offside rule. Anyway, score remains 1-0 to Barcelona. Levi, how are you, mate? Throw in. You have to feel a bit sorry for Juve. 3 calls. The last one the closest by a country mile, and yeah, by the rule of the law, as we Liverpool fans know, that was offside. But you have to feel for Morata. Cuadrado now. Juventus seem to be using this for energy, to fuel themselves, the disappointment, the anger. Dybala now. He goes on a run down this right hand side. Ball back. Cuadrado. Cross comes in. It's up in the air. Second ball's cleared. Griezmann's brought down. That'll be a free kick to Barcelona inside their own half. It was his leg that time that was trailing. His whole body was onside. All of them. Right in line with the defender. Excuse me, but he had a trailing leg that was offside, and that was why the goal was ruled out. The rule is, if it's any part of the body that you can score with in an offside position, you get ruled out offside, obviously. If it's a hand, if you can't score with your hand, so that would be alright, but he can score with his left leg, I think it was. So yeah, as John Hamilton rightly pointed out, any part of the body that you can score with in an offside position is offside. Houlden or Sancho? Houlden, every day of the week. Again, Barca now playing possession midfield. Busquets. Back to Frankie de Jong. He carries it forward a few yards, then goes out right hand side. Lovely flick by Dembele to Griezmann. Griezmann again loses possession, looks for a free kick, but referee's not having any of it. Oh, again, Chiesa did really well there because he knew the ball was going out of play, but still managed to get himself a little free kick. Clever play by the forward there. Actually, you know, there was probably 2 fouls there on Chiesa. He was probably too honest the first time and stayed on his feet. Throw in to Barcelona. 180 subscribers away from 2k, folks. If you're new, please do hit that subscribe button. 150 people watching now. Lovely to have you with us. Ball breaks into midfield. Barcelona move at left hand side. Jordi Alba down the line to Griezmann. Griezmann does well with his back to goal. Cuadrado nicks it off him though. Juve go back to Szczesny. Dybala drops deep to pick it up now. He gives it out to Cuadrado. He looks out for Alvaro Morata. Nods it down well. Oh, again, Barca have too many bodies back and they nick it away. Good pressing from Morata, but no, referee deems it a foul and it'll be a free kick to Barcelona on the edge of their own penalty area. Would I take Dembele at Liverpool? It's a very difficult call. On his performance tonight, yeah, absolutely, but it's the attitude stuff I always would question with him. But look, I don't know Dembele, and he may have matured, but from a skill point of view, absolutely, he's a very good footballer. Barca now on the attack on his left hand side with Pedri. Ball rolled across to Messi. Messi to Dembele. Dembele, why didn't you pull the trigger? He tried to pick back out Messi. Sometimes I think they're too intimidated by Messi, that they feel like Messi should be on the end of everything, but that was wonderful build-up play. Messi involved, but Dembele should have pulled the trigger. Again, lovely play. Griezmann this time. Drops to Messi. Strike. Oh! Just wide of Szczesny's post. They're the ones that you expect to net the bulge when Messi got on the end of them. Unlucky stuff. Nice little reverse pass Griezmann. It gets lucky. Goes to Messi. Did he get a little nick off Rabiot on the way? Do I believe anything into the David Alaba situation? I've yet to get a chance to put the feelers out, mate, as they say, but it was something that we spoke about in the summer as well, because we knew his contract had 1 year left. Now obviously he can sign for a club outside of Germany in January for the summer, or somebody could perhaps try and get in, but his wages I'd imagine would be quite high. Ball back now with Szczesny. Szczesny goes out left hand side. Pressure comes on from Dembele. Again, Chiesa does well to keep it under control left hand side. Back into Morata. Again, just one little wrong ball. Dybala now has space on this left hand side. Strike blocked. Juventus still in possession though. They're starting to push further and further up the pitch now. Juve obviously in search of this equaliser. Morata. He overhits the pass out left hand side and it'll go for a Barca throw in. 27 minutes to go here in Turin. Still 1-0 to Barcelona. Morata's had 3 ruled out for offside. Is Mo injured, said Scotty? I don't know is the honest answer, mate. He limped down the tunnel, but it didn't look like a serious one, but we'll have to wait and see. Messi. Ball out left side to Jordi Alba. Alba now back to Messi. Messi. Out right hand side to Pedri. He switches back. Pedri. Deflections gone wide. Corner to Barcelona. Again, Barca very dangerous here on the counter attack. They just can't find that killer strike in the penalty area. But again, good work from Messi to Pedri. He cuts back inside onto his left foot. Has a strike. Good block from the Juventus defender. I think it was Danilo, and it goes behind for a corner. It was Danilo. Ansu Fati getting ready to come on here by the looks of it. As Barca look for this second to kill the game off. Messi. Ball back to Pjanic. Pjanic now, little ball over the top, looking for the run of Messi. Busquets wins it back for Barcelona. Space now on this left-hand side. Ball in behind, Griezmann. Back heel again. It's good work in the penalty area, but Cuadrado takes it off Messi. Juventus now look to counter-attack. They've got men over. Chiesa, Morata, he leaves a goal, but there's nobody there. But Morata is one of the most frustrating footballers. He can do some brilliant stuff and he can do some absolutely ridiculous stuff. Messi's playing well actually today. Certainly one of the livelier games I've seen him recently. I think maybe with the board resigning, he could be a little bit of a happier Lionel Messi now. Rabiot now in midfield for Juve. Moves it out to Dybala. Dybala out wide right to Juan Cuadrado. Back to Paulo Dybala. Again, Juve try a switch. It's poorly executed and it goes behind for a goal kick. Who's dominant? I don't know if anybody's dominant. It's one of those games where it could be 3-3. I feel like Juventus are less likely to score than Barcelona, put it that way. Dembele is now coming off. He can be very happy with his shift, and he's going to be replaced by the immensely talented youngster Ansu Fati. Goal kick now to Barcelona. Let's see what young Fati can do now with the last 25 minutes or so. Griezmann heads it on, but Juventus win the second ball. Back with Chesney. We've picked up another 10 subscribers. Whoop whoop! On the L2 channel, Mundo Sporto. It's got that European flavour to it, Mundo Sporto, doesn't it? Again, Juve playing it around the back. Pressure comes on from Barca. They switch it across right hand side. Demarai. Cuadrado. He cuts back in. Again, very tight there for Juve, but they keep possession. Cuadrado cross, blocked. It'll be a throw into Juve. Fernandes is coming on, said Levi. Good stuff. Again, Juve switches out looking for Cuadrado. He heads it down. Does well to keep it in play. Dybala. Again, the attack breaks down. Referee says play on. Juve players on the ground. Referee says get up and play on. Dybala now to Cuadrado. Barca have won it back with Jordi Alba. He turns back in. Referee's actually refereed this game very well, in fairness to him. I think he's controlled the game pretty well. Now I'm able to post here on Anfield Agenda, please. How can I do it if possible? Andrea, I don't know if you've been banned on Anfield Agenda, but let me just grab a screenshot of your name so I can check later on, because I'll forget if I'm being honest with you. I'm not sure if Connor's on the stream now, but I'll grab a screenshot of your name just so I can check for you later on if that's alright. And I'll unban you if possible, if it's on the banned list. Juve, tried a little cheeky little top corner scoopy dink there and went over the bar. Would I rather have Sturridge in his prime or Jota now? Well, look, Sturridge in his prime was quality for us for that 18 months or so we had him in his prime. But again, impossible question to answer because we don't know what we're going to get yet from Jota, but it looks bright. I'm somebody that just likes to enjoy players while they're at the club rather than reflect or compare them to others. Demarai now, ball through Morata. Again, lovely ball in behind to Rabiot. And he shits the bed completely with that tame effort of a shot. Another opportunity goes a begging for Juve. How can he not hit it? A professional footballer there, like, puts it wide by about 8 yards inside the penalty area. Shocking. John says the account is banned. John, is there Is there a second chance to be had there, John? You're the chief mod. I bow down to your knowledge on this stuff. So if John says unban, I'll unban. If it's banned for a reason, I'll back up John 100%. Demiral, I should say, picks up a yellow card. 20 minutes to go. What's my thoughts on Upamecano? I'd love him at Liverpool, mate. I really would. Do they look different without Ronaldo? Yes, they do. They look like they haven't got that end product, mate, that you obviously get from Cristiano Ronaldo. Barca now, switch it out left side, Jordi Alba. De Jong. Again, Barca do well to create a bit of space. Messi. He's got Ansu Fati in support, gives it to him. It's very congested out there. Messi. Throw in to Barcelona. It was for spamming, John said. John, I'll leave it up to you, mate. You're the chief mod. I'm happy to do whatever you want. Joel, lovely to see you in, buddy. I hope you're well. Do I know James Redmond? Is that the guy who does... is that the other Irish guy who does HITC? Again, I'm not somebody that watches much YouTube, but the name does sound familiar. Messi. Fati now inside the penalty area. Messi, Ansu Fati. Strike, it's blocked. Drops to Pjanic. He's got no support. Thoughts on me being commentary on Sky Sports? Pass. I've no interest. Dream job for me would be being sports in Doha. That would be the dream job. Or else a move to America. Everybody knows I want to emigrate to America. Messi. Oh, it's an amazing challenge. Messi goes to the ground. Ball was gotten. You have to say he timed that magnificently. It looked for the world like Messi was going to score. Yeah, I'd work for BT. I'd work for beIN Sports, but I'd never work for Sky. Oh, that James, sorry. Yes, now I know who you're talking about. Yes, the youngster James, who was the one that said that Sadio Mane was the best player in the world. The guy, yes, I know. I don't know James. I know of him. He looks like a sound lad. I don't know him personally, but yeah, I can imagine he makes good stuff. But sorry, yeah, my mind went blank there for a second. I know who you're on about now. Am I able to elaborate more on the media opportunity I was offered? Again, mate, because not really. It was in Europe, on mainland Europe. I can't really say much about it, mate, out of respect and privacy for the company and the person who got the job, who took the job afterwards. It just wouldn't feel right. Plus, I would have had to give up Anfield Agenda completely. And look, I know Anfield Agenda may never become a business, but I hope that it gives my family a better life someday. That's the plan, and I'm going to keep working hard to see if I can get there. If I don't, we don't. We'll have fun along the way. Ball over the top now. Dybala, again, just smothered, and Barcelona get too many men back. Move to Australia. Frank, I would move in a heartbeat. Australia and Florida were at top of our list for places to move to. I just would have to get work and jobs and visas and all that stuff. I think he's going to book. Yeah, he went to ground. Cuadrado went to ground looking for a penalty, and the referee's going to book him for diving. Just makes me like this referee even more. I think Mark did put the referee's name into the chat there. Danny McAlaley. Cuadrado booked for diving there, trying to buy a cheap penalty. Let's have a look at the replay in a second. He nicks the ball, does well. Cuadrado breaks into the penalty area. Well, there was a leg out, to be fair, from Longley. Weston McKennie now coming on for Juventus. Dara said, this is the last place I want to be. Oh, Griezmann just pulls it wide of the post. I thought that was going to go in off the post. Another chance goes a begging in this game. I understand where you're coming from, Dara. Yes. At this moment in time, I probably wouldn't move, mate. You're right. But look, like everybody else out there, I'm just trying to get my family the best life that I can, and you don't get that in life. You got to earn it. So whatever happens, happens. I'm just trying to take one day at a time in life. Ball across, Quadrado back inside. Goes out. It'll be a throw into Barcelona on the left hand side. I can't put a live chat on Anfield Agenda. Anybody who's banned from Anfield Agenda, I don't know why half the accounts are banned. I entrust that to the moderators, John Hamilton and the rest of the gang, and they don't ban people for no reason. Once in a blue moon, of course, something might slip through, but John and Mark and Liz and Joanne and the guys, they usually have their reasons, and I can't but support them because they do amazing work for us, and I have to back my moderators, of course. 2-0 in the United game, Rashford scored. That's a good start in the Champions League for United. An away win in Paris, and now 2-0 up at home to Leipzig. I'm sure Mark and the lads over the United stand will be delighted with that. Ball out right hand side, Ansu Fati. It's Ricochet, Pjanic. Pjanic does well to keep possession. Messi now. Messi. Ball inside to Griezmann. Griezmann. Oh, he tried a little reverse pass to Messi, and it would have been gorgeous if it had come off, but Juve player just got a foot in and they get it away. Would I move to Australia if it meant I had to give up YouTube? It's a very open question, that one, mate. Depends what the job opportunity was. My family comes before everything, mate. That's their top priority. Quadrado. Referee brings it back here for a free kick to Juventus. Are Everton fans still not welcome? No, no, never will be, mate. I'm done dealing with Evertonians. Absolutely done completely. Cliver coming on to Levi. Harry Moody Reactions. How are you, mate? Welcome in. Right, ladies and gents, what are we at? We've got 160 subscribers now away from 2k. Thank you so much for everyone that's been with us on the stream on our second channel. If you're sub to this one, you don't know about our main channel, please do check out Anfield Agenda. That's the big boy of the family. United 3-0 up now, said Scotty. Then Marvin Daniel said, greet me please. You are very welcome in, buddy. Juve still in search of this equaliser. How have they not scored tonight? Dybala. Rabiot. Again it's intercepted. This time it's Messi. Messi has Ansu Fati with him, but he's brought down. Referee gives the free kick to Barcelona. Messi's looking for a yellow. I don't like to see that. Ref gives a yellow. I don't like to see players asking for it though. Dortmund 1-0 up, Sancho penalty in that game. Thank you for the updates, folks. Jersey boy with that one. Thank you, pal. Alara 3-0 to United. Good night for them, so. It's a weird one in Champions Leagues, isn't it? Because the further English clubs go in the competition, the better the coefficiency is for the English team. So in some sense you don't mind English teams doing well, but then when it gets to the knockout stages and you want United to be knocked out, you want Chelsea to be knocked out, or whoever it is, it's a weird one, isn't it, when it's the Champions League, like, because you've got to think of the coefficients as well. Predictions for West Ham. Mate, let's just see how many fit bodies we have first. I mean, we're doing a preview show tomorrow. And we're going to be joined by a West Ham fan, Corey. So, yeah, I look forward to that one. That'll be going live at 8:30 tomorrow night. Love in the background. Thank you, buddy. But again, that's fully down to Connor. WFM indeed, mate. WFM. Quadrado. Just over 10 to go here in Turin. I thought there was going to be a lot more goals in this at the start with such a bright start, but you have to say there's been enough chances that there could be a lot of goals in this one. They just haven't had that final ball both sides tonight, and obviously Morata's had 3 ruled out for offside. Free kick taken quickly by Juve. Dybala now tries a run on this left hand side, but he ends up fouling the Barcelona defender, and that'll be a free kick to Barca. Is Salah injured? Yusuf, the honest answer is I would not expect him to be injured. He did limp down the tunnel, but to me it just looked like, I don't know how to describe it, but you know when you stub your toe, that kind of injury, it didn't look like something that was, it was more an owie or a boo-boo than something that looked like a long-term injury. But again, you got to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see what the gaffer says. Do I think Reece deserves a chance against West Ham? Again, it depends on a lot of things. Is Matip going to be available? But yeah, you'd have to say Reece Williams hasn't put a foot wrong so far when he's played. Juventus are starting to get to that stage now where they're looking a bit frustrated. Should it be 3-1? No, the goals are all correctly ruled out. The third one was so close. You've got to feel sorry for him on the third one because it was just a trailing leg. But the other two were spot on. I mean, no question about those decisions. This has been one of the better refereeing performances I've seen in Europe this season. Honestly, this guy is he's kept the game going where possible. Very good refereeing performance, this one. And you're not going to hear that out of me very often. Barca now, again on the counter. Ansu Fati. Griezmann tries to cut back in, but Juventus win it back. Quadrado now, inside his own penalty area, turns one way then the other, gives it out right hand side to Rabiot, back in field. It's back with Quadrado. Juventus move it left hand side now. It's all being just, I don't know, a little bit too uninventive. Morata now has an opportunity. He's left side of the penalty area. That has to be a handball. Oh, he's given a free out, has he? I thought it was a handball against a Barcelona player. It was actually a handball against Dybala. Yeah, it did hit Dybala. For a second there, I thought that it was Sergio Busquets' arm, but it was Dybala's arm, and the referee correctly gives a free kick to Barcelona. Thoughts on Cavani? I respect him as a footballer. He's had a great career. I don't really know what else to say on that one. I mean, can't really give too much thoughts on somebody who hasn't played that much yet in the Premier League. Do I think Juventus will get an equaliser? I would suggest it's more likely to go the other way on the counter, but again, we'll wait and see because Juventus are going to have to keep pressing and pressing here as the minutes tick by. 7 to go. So the more they press, the more space that frees up in behind. And when you've got Ansu Fati there as well with his pace and Messi with his everything, except pace maybe at this moment in time. Obviously, Father Time catches up with everybody. Who's on top? It's a bit broken up at the minute. Juve have been pushing, in fairness to them. They just, one of those nights they just haven't got a break of the ball, to be honest. Am I worried about United? No. I'm not worried about United, mate. I'm not worried about anybody because, not because I don't respect them or think that they're good. Why should we worry about anybody? I'm only concerned about Liverpool. If we're right, we're on our A game and we've got the personnel and the bodies available, we can take on anybody on any day. United, they're looking better, yeah. I'll give them that one, but no, nobody worries me, mate, because I just focus on Liverpool. Quadrado, right hand side. Would I rather Liverpool win the Prem of the Champions League? This is an answer that people aren't going to like. I'm somebody that absolutely loves the European Cup, and I want us to win the European Cup as many times as possible. Now, obviously, with United being one ahead of Liverpool in the Premier League, I can understand why Reds want that Premier League title to get to 20. Just keep giving me European Cups, man. I'm all about the European Cup. You are about Aston Villa. That's there's just so many spelling errors in that, mate, that I don't even know where to start. It's not even a sentence that makes any sense. I absolutely am not Aston Villa. I can say that wholeheartedly. I promise you, I am not Aston Villa. Red card for Juve there. Now they're down to 10 men as well with 5 to go. Fabinho update. I don't have one for you, Margaret. I wish I did. Unless the club have put out something that I haven't seen, obviously, because I'm doing the game here. Ansu Fati now, right hand side. Messi. Back to Ansu Fati. There's an overload on the left if Barca can move it quickly, but they're just keeping possession at the minute. Frankie de Jong. Like, United got a penalty. There's a shock. I mean, imagine Man United getting a penalty. Very strange occurrence, that. Ansu Fati now. Ball out left hand side. Jordi Alba. Busquets. Barca just keeping the ball here as Juve press. De Jong goes out left hand side. Busquets. Pjanic. Messi. Messi has a run now. Again, well done. Good defending there. Weston McKennie that time. Griezmann wins the ball, but unfairly, Chiesa's foul. Free kick to Juventus. 4 minutes to go in Turin. Or Bayern winning. No idea, mate. Let me have a look for you. Yeah, Bayern played last night. So, no, they're not winning. Is the answer to that one. Because they played last night, didn't they? They won 2-1 away, actually in Moscow, now that I remember. Busquets. Griezmann. Bit of space in front of him now. Ansu Fati's wide right, gives it to him. Don't forget, folks, if you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video. This is our second channel, Mundo Sporto. Lovely to have you with us. Busquets. Messi. Alba. Back to Messi. Messi goes out left hand side now. Jordi Alba. Ansu Fati. Little flick over the top looking for the run of Jordi Alba. Juve have a back with Cuadrado. Again, buys himself a nice little cheap free kick there, but the clock is running against Juve now. I think Junior Firpo getting ready to come on now. For Barca, Antoine Griezmann coming off. Two minutes to go. Antoine Griezmann off, Junior Firpo on. Toxic Games, talk to you tomorrow, buddy. Have a good one. Alba. Again, I appreciate you guys taking the time to come on tonight so much. It really does mean a lot. Particularly when I'm in the mental place that I'm in right now. You've no idea what it means to me. Thank you again. Being here with you guys always makes me smile. Right, Barca now on the attack right hand side. Fati. Sounds weird saying that. I feel like I'm slagging somebody off. Cuadrado does well, nods it back down. Pjanic, he wins it back for Barca. Pedri. Busquets. Messi. Rolls it through to Ansu Fati. He goes down. Referee points to the spot, and this will be a penalty to Barcelona. Let's have a look at the replay. Messi plays a lovely ball through to Ansu Fati. He just barges into the back of him. No arguments about that one. It was clear. Absolutely no qualms about it. Penalty to Barcelona, and this, if Messi scores, it will kill off the game, of course. I'm going a bit blurry. Let me just try and refocus this, folks. There you go. Sorry about that. Didn't realise it got a bit blurry. When's the next stream? Tomorrow night, mate. We've got a preview coming up of the West Ham game with Corey. Right, penalty. Lionel Messi over it. Messi against Chesney. 5 minutes of additional time added on. Referee blows the whistle. Messi scores 2-0 to Barcelona. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Slots it in. Barcelona will get their away win. Ronaldo's going to be fuming somewhere over this. You won 250 quid. Congratulations, Genie20. Well in, mate. Delighted for you. And thank you to everyone for the kind words, by the way, in the chat. Appreciate them. Really do. 2-0 here to Barca anyway. Messi gets his goal. Dortmund 2-0 up now as well. Thank you, Jersey Boy, for that update. Delighted for you, Genie20, mate. Congratulations. Enjoy your few, Bob. Always love to hear somebody getting a few quid off the bookies. Well done. Houlden with the goal for Dortmund. Nice one. Right, 4 minutes of additional time left here. Pedri's gone off to be replaced by Martin Braithwaite. The next stream on Mundo Sporto, let's have a little look and I'll tell you when the next Mundo Sporto stream is. Need to have a look at the Champions League group games, so 1 second. What have we got? I would say it's a tough one actually to pick the next game on Mundo Sporto. There's not many great games in the next round of games, folks. We'll probably do Leipzig against PSG. I'd say that'll be the game we'll be doing. Leipzig against PSG. That'll be our next game on Mundo Sporto next Wednesday. We've had 2 minutes of the additional 5 here. Bernardeschi about to take a corner for Juventus. Hat-trick for Rashford, apparently. I mean, I've nothing but respect for that young man, so fair play to him. Ball in. Juventus now appealing for a penalty. Referee says no, it was actually a Barcelona hand, and it's a free out for Barca. Would I do a Liverpool game on Mundo Sporto? No, mate. It would just be such a waste. We'd get nowhere near as many views. And, nah. Anfield agenda, mate. That's where all the Liverpool games will be. Will I be doing the rematch of this game? Yes, I would imagine so, mate. Yes. I'm going to be doing Leipzig PSG, actually, for the next one next Wednesday. So I hope you can join us for that one. Make sure you've got your notifications turned on. And again, please do hit that subscribe button. Jordi Alba. Again, the Barcelona just playing it through Firpo. Ball breaks now to Ansu Fati. Oh my God, what did you do? Ansu Fati had the ball on the penalty spot, the goal gaping, him and the keeper, and he tried to be too unselfish and square it to Martin Braithwaite, but he played the ball way too far ahead of him, and it just goes behind for Juventus goal kick. It's one of those situations you've got to be a bit more selfish, young man. Team I support, Liverpool. Man, red through and through. Hence the big channel Anfield agenda, the one with the 55k. I say big, it's not big, but it's big for us. Again, it just doesn't break for Juve. Barca play it out. Junior Firpo now opens up his legs. He tries the ball through, doesn't work out. Juve have it back. 1 minute of additional time to go here, folks, in Turin. Barca are going to be leaving with the 3 points. No worries, Downhill. Always happy to answer a question if I can, my friend. Again, Juve still attacking. Ball goes out. It'll be a throw into Juventus on his left-hand side. 45 seconds to go. You look like the bald kid and This Is England. No, the bald kid and This Is England looks like me, mate. Throw in. It'll be a free kick here for Juve, but again, they might get a chance to fashion a shot here, but it'll be the last chance saloon. The 5 minutes are almost up. Dybala goes to the ground. It will be a Juventus free kick. I'd imagine it'll be the last action of the game. How close was the game? It was a close game, Aidan. It was, until the red card and the 3 ruled out goals correctly for Juventus. It certainly was a close game. It's been an entertaining game. Dybala over the free kick now. We've had the 5 minutes of additional time. Dybala tries a shot, goes behind for a corner. Referee puts the whistle to his lips. And that is that, my friends. Barcelona have gone to Turin and beaten Juventus by 2-0. The replay of this one, or the reverse fixture of this one, will be interesting when it comes up. Obviously, Ronaldo should be back for that one. We'll be back next week. We'll be doing a watch-along of Leipzig's game with Paris Saint-Germain. Again, Anfield Agenda will be back tomorrow night at 8:30. Obviously, we'll be doing the West Ham game at the weekend as well over there. Hit the subscribe button before you head off. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being